What if Deku was Petit Noir? Okay, in the last one, Betty found out that his crush have to move away because of his parent was passed away, and she determined to find the one who killed his crush parent and bring him to justice. Let's make a time skip. So a few years has passed, and Izumi somewhat look like this. Combining like this, listen, with the picture, and this. I don't know how. Just try to imagine the shade of brown. The brown hair is a light pink, and it's because of her quirk, aka her quirk. And if you know that's not a quirk, that's just the power he has. She had. Anyway, before I'm mumbling to anything else, let's just begin. So, a few years has passed, and now I think I will make her 14. It says everything here, but let's just make her 14. So, in those few years, Betty, I mean Izumi, have been training to become more stronger than a normal human and her former self. Her physical strength is, hmm, let's say about 20% of one for all Deku. And if you see the anime, they're somewhat pretty OP, even for 20%. Anyway, Izumi is become a vigilante as well, and Katsuka sometime will help her. And Betty living alone because of her parents have to go to broad to get the money to live. So she living alone. But sometimes Katsuka will come and play with her. Mostly play video game and watch a romance novel. Anyway, one night when Izumi was patrolling, she found she see five guy is pick on a a boy that looked like the same age as her. She think that she should go and help him, but then she looked closely to see that the boy is actually calm and somewhat smiling right now. So she stayed there and think, why is that boy so calm right now? And she listening, and those three guys say, okay, listen here, punk. You maybe defeat our one of my gang member, but look, the odds is against you. And the person say, hmm, it seems so, but I think you are mistaking something in your word. And the guy say, huh? And the boy say, the odds is actually against you all, against you guys. And the guy's getting angry and pissed and say, so you really want to fight, huh? So be it. The guy tried to throw a punch, but the boy grabbed the guy arm and him to a side and pushing him to the wall. Using the momentum of the guy coming to its become the guy downfall. The other guy tried to attack him, but the guy the boy dodging it so easily that it was nothing. Izumi looked and was surprised to seeing this, and she say, "Huh, he had quite a good reflex, and by the look of it, she knows somewhat of martial art." And Izumi know martial art as well as Katsuka. Anyway, all of the Izumi looked for more longer, seeing this guy is being playing by the boy with the boy, and the boy who is wearing a hoodie. And then the boy say, no, the five guys say, screw it, let's just use our quirk. And Mizumi say, damn it, they about to. And before he can say anything, do anything, the boy starting to laugh and say, huh, well, you guys really wanna have a bad time. And after Izumi hearing that, she just remember something. She remember Sans. Izumi stay there and still watching it. All of those guys using their quirk, not even can hit him at all. And let's say those five guys, let's say one have a strength quirk, one have a speed quirk, one having a hardening quirk, one having a manipulation pyrokinesis, and one can create a knife. Anyway, all of those guy attack not hit him once. And when it's getting longer, the boy started to yawn and say, you see, look, I'm getting tired, you are getting tired. How about we just end this? And after Izumi hearing that, she somewhat having a flashback about what happened before when he used Sen on attack against him. And she somewhat having a bitter memory because she somewhat regret whatever she did before. Izumi look and see the boy is summoned a bone, two bone, and is by the look of it, he tried to fighting them, using them like a baton. The boy hit them at joint, every jointed area, like the elbow, the knee, the wrist of the hand, and also the rib cage. So it's pretty, let's just say, ouch. Because if you ever get hit something on your shoulder, it's hurt really bad. But anyway, the boy knocked them out with every blow of the attack. They knocked out after feel too much pain. And then the boy unsummoned the bone and started to walk out. But before he walked out, he looked out into the air to where Izumi is. Izumi immediately ducked away from the view, and she thinks, did He just noticed me. And then she looked back. And when she looked, she see nothing. The boy is left. And she think, phew, he left. And then she hear a voice. And the voice say, you know right? Stalking people are not good. And when she looked back, she see the boy, the guy. And let's just say he looked like this. And Izumi said, how did you? And the boy say, so we meet again, bad noir. And after Izumi hearing that name, she say, how did you know? And the guy say, don't tell me you don't not realize it yet. And Izumi just realize who it is and say, Sense? And Sensei in the flash. And Izumi started to somewhat giggle and say, no, she somewhat do like, that was terrible, you know that? And Sensei, yeah, I know, but what are you doing here? And Izumi say, I have I have the same question to you as well. And so they thought Izumi explained that she was reincarnated, and Sensei he in the same hand as well. He was being reincarnated. And Izumi asked, so how have you been after you know? And Sensei, after using my own attack to attack me, dusted me twice, and you and tried to kill my family. Yeah, I quite pissed for a while, you know that? And Amber feel like a lot of spear just stabbed her, and she in her mind say, even undying spear not as that cruel, as not that painful. And then Sensei, anyway, please don't try to talk to me. No. Sensei, anyway, what are you doing? Patrolling again? And Izumi say, how did you? And Sensei, oh please, you one of the most popular vigilante. Of course. And I'm paying in your costume. Your vigilante costume, really? And she say, hey, what's wrong? I like pink, okay? And Sensei, yeah, sure. And Izumi say, and how about you? Why are you wearing orange? And Sensei, because it look good on me. With my own eye and this, what I'm wearing. And you cannot lie about it. And Amber somewhat blush a little and say, ugh, I hate that you are right. You look good on that. Look good in that. And Sensei, huh, thanks. And Sensei, well, see you around. And Izumi think in her head, see, I hope not. Because I cannot bear the guilt if I am with him for a while. So Izumi, after patrolling, go back to his house and go to sleep. No, before he go to sleep, he see there a box outside of the side of his apartment and say, "Huh, there must be a new person coming to stay here. Oh well." And she go in there and go to sleep. And then she go wake up in the morning and go wearing his uniform and go to the school. When he go to the school, she sit by the window, and then Katsuka come and say, "Hey Izumi," or Demi, if I remember her nickname. And Izumi say, "Oh, hey Kachan, what are you doing?" And Katsuka say, "Nothing much, just so how was the novel that I gave you?" She whispered that. And Izumi say, "I forgot to read it last night, sorry." And Katsuka sighed and say, "Really again?" And Izumi say, "Okay, and you know right, I'm busy every night patrolling." And Katsuka say, "Yeah, I know, but have some time for yourself. You don't need to work every time." And Izumi say, "Hey, I don't I don't go to patrolling one day." And Katsuka and Izumi Katsuka say, "Yeah, just once every week. Girl, you need a rest. Patrolling every night, and I sure you only have 6 hours of sleep right now." And Izumi look to out of the window and say no. And Katsuka sigh and say, "Okay, you have to stop for a week." And Izumi say, "Really?" And Katsuka say, "Yeah." And she sigh and say, "Fine." And Katsuka say, "Good." And they hear a whisper from other girls say, "Do you guys hear? I hear that we will have a new transfer student." And Izumi asks, "Wait, we will have a transfer student?" And Katsuka say, "Yeah." Who is? She say, "I don't know who it is, but I hope she isn't a nuisance. It's gonna bother me. And I hope I don't need to teach him where he should stay." And Katsuka say, "You know right, Violet is not the answer." And Katsuka look at her and say, whisper to her and say the one who always beat other bad guy every night." And Katsuka say, "You have a point." The teacher come and say, "Okay, sit down everyone." Everyone sit down, and the teacher say, "We have a new transfer student." And the teachers tell him to come in. When the person come in, Izumi just realize who it is and say, "Oh, you got to be kidding me." And it was Sans. And Sans say, "Hey, hello, my name is Sans. Just call me that." And the girl was blushing mad because look at this. To Tommy, this is not a hot guy. If you say he not look hot, you are lying. But anyway, the girl asked, "So what is your quirk?" And the guy smirk and say, "Well, I'm actually quirkless." And everyone was surprised. And then he say, but doesn't mean I wake. And let me show you something. She op- he opened his hand and say, and there a fire. No, he opened both of his hand and it's come a blue fire from the left and the orange fire coming from the right. But I don't know how to use magic. And I need to explain something. My Hero Academia in this universe is actually take like in the future, right? So I have an idea to make that monster is actually the cause of the quirk, and magic is the actual source of the quirk itself. And mutation and the quirk is actually a mutation of the magic. So yeah, and anyway, the teacher seeing this and say, wait, you can use a pure magic? And everyone is confused. What is a pure magic? And the teacher say, well, you see, before quirk, humans have an ability. It's called magic. But in those few years, but there are war between monster and human, and the magic, and after that, the magic was gone. But after the monster was free, the magic come back, and the magic is somewhat mutated to something else, and it was a quirk. And everyone was surprised to know that, wait, you mean that he can use a pure magic? And Sen smirked and say, yeah, I can use pure magic, but I also can do this. Send someone a bones, a Gaster Blaster. Hmm. And you know what? He created something out of the bone. He created a somewhat like Ichigo sword knife thing, like cross big boy knife, what I like to call it. And they was surprised and impressed. And Sensei, so can I sit down? And the teacher say, sure. You can sit beside Miss Midoriya over there. And since no, Izumi say, you got to be kidding me. Why, why of all people, he had to be here? Sans walk but to the empty seat and sit and say, well, by the look of it, we will be a classmate. I hope we can be friends. While smiling with a crab eating grin, and Izumi was why? After the class is over, they having a lunch, and the other boy want to eat with him as well as the other girl, but Izumi and Katsuka go eating on the rooftop of the school. And when they go there, Izumi say, "Ugh, that guy look like a total smart guy. He look total like he's a smart guy." No, wait a second. Izumi say, "Ugh, why is he in our school?" And Katsuka say, "What's wrong?" And Izumi say, Do you look at him? He literally smiling, and someone tried to annoy me just then. And Katsuka say, yeah, well, he also looked like a Todo player. And Izumi started to starting to laugh. Why can't I speak right now? And then Sensei, wow, rude. And Katsuka and Katsumi look on the top of the door, the part of the how to go inside of the school area from the rooftop. Roof? You guys know what I mean. And see, Sen is standing on the top of the roof and say, "What's up?" No, he say, "Sup?" And Katsuka and Izumi say, "When did you get there?" And Sen say, "Oh, not long ago, while eating a hot dog and putting a ketchup." And and Izumi say, "What are you doing here?" And cause Sensei, no reason, just want to go here and try to look for an old friend. And Izumi say, "What do you mean by that?" And Sensei, "You will find out soon." And then he jumped off from the part of the entrance exit area of the rooftop, okay, and go inside of the building. And Izumi said, getting somewhat annoyed after hearing that for some reason. And when he go back to his when the school is over, she go back to his house, no, her apartment. And when he go there, he see San and see sigh and say, "Why is he here as well?" And Sans notice her and say, "Oh, hey there." And she say, "What are you doing here?" And Sans say, "I on the way to go to my apartment." And Katsuka in her mind say, "Please don't be beside, please don't be near me, please don't be near me, please don't be near me." And when they go in there, when they go, Katsuka is on her front of her door of her apartment, and she see that San is actually her neighbor, and she say, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" And San say, "Well, by the look of it, we will be a neighbor as well." While smirking, and she go in there. No, he go into his apartment, and Izumi go to her and see why. While put her face is in the cushion and say, "Why is he here of all place and time?" And she thinking, and then she somewhat smiling and say, "At least he have a second chance to live, huh? Happily." While somewhat blushing, and she just realized and say, "Why did I think of that? Do I have a crush on him? No, I only have one, and it was Kaito. But Kaito have been going I have been not seeing him for a while now. Izumi go to her room and he go to her drawer to see a picture. Take a take a picture. No, she take a photo. You guys know what I mean. She have a picture of her and Kaito and Katsuka when they are little, and she say, "How is he been doing?" Huh? And I will end it right here. And sorry for stuttering a lot. And sorry for the failure. But you will see in the future. And I think half of you guys already know where I going with this. Anyway, I hope you like it. Please subscribe and leave a like. See ya. Bye bye.